We're going to begin to expand now on some of the concepts that you learned up here in interpreting parameter sets. This is why I mentioned it's so important that you understand how to interpret parameter sets. One thing is that in parameters and commands, when you're typing a parameter, you only have to type enough of the parameter name that PowerShell can unambiguously figure out what you mean. So let's go into a PowerShell here, and I'm going to say get help, get service. Whoops, GERT service. Let's try that again. Get help, get service. Oh, I wanted the full version. So I'm going to say get service full. Now I'm going to go up here to the parameters, and we'll see that I have two different parameters that start with the letter D. But I only have one that starts with the letter N. There's an I and an R, only one that starts with the letter N. So let's see how those work now. I'm going to say get service and then parameter -D. Well, it's going to give me an error message that says the parameter cannot be processed because D is ambiguous. There were two different commands that had D in them. And so it doesn't know, or that started with D, I should say. And so it doesn't know which command I wanted. But now I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to change that to N. And now I get a different error message. It's missing an argument for the parameter name. It knew that I wanted the parameter name. It just said I didn't give it enough information. What name do I want? So let's try that again. This time I'll type *sys*. So anything with the word or the letters SYS in it. And sure enough, I'll get several services that have SYS in them somewhere. And so it did know N, but it did not know D because it was ambiguous. Now it does not work for this. If I say get serv name SYS, I should get an error. And sure enough, I get an error because it says get serv is not recognized as the name of a commandlet or a function or a script file or an operable program. So it knows, it doesn't know what this is, but it did certainly know what this is. Doesn't work for commands, does work for parameters. Don't forget to use tab completion also. So this I can use on commands. So let's say get serv, and then I hit the tab. I only had this much serv, and I hit the tab, and it did complete it for me. Now if I do -N and then tab, it completes that for me. If I do -D tab, well, it gave me something, but if I hit tab again, you notice it changes. It gives me several different ones that I can put in here. So the tab completion is really helpful to complete if you don't know how to spell something or you don't remember exactly what it's supposed to be. You can use that tab function. Also, don't forget to use the up arrow, which gives you the command history. So let's go back here again, and I'm just going to clear the screen and hit my up arrow. And you can see I can go back through commands that I've done here one at a time with the up arrow. If I click the down arrow, I go back again until I get back to where I left off. So this can save you a lot of typing, and this is what I've been doing all along when I had something like this. Get help, get service full. In one case, I just had get help, get service, and then I just hit the tab key, and down here at the bottom of the screen you'll see that I can go back to get service and then -full. So I don't have to type get help, get service again. I can just add the word full to it, and that really helps. Now if I want to change that to something else online, I just hit the tab, the up arrow, I mean, not the tab key, and then change it from full to online, and that way I don't have to type the whole command again.